Hey guys, welcome back to the TohirT channel. TohirT is here. I hope you had a fantastic week. Well, I feel like I'm in a review mood recently and decided that yes, it's time to review yet another item in the media world, and today it's going to be a magazine. No, wait, not that glossy, flimsy thing that you see in the checkout aisle of your local grocery store that yet again talks about yet another mythical divorce of this one celebrity with the worst possible photo, something like they're not doing themselves justice, but whatever. I'm here to talk about the Road Rat and why I think this magazine is perfect if you're a car enthusiast, motorsport enthusiast, or if you have a kid who's really into either of those two topics. Let's do this! I'm not that frequently reviewing magazines or books on this channel. I'm primarily focused on media tech and telecom whenever there is a chance for me to review something that I feel like you guys might find unique and very interesting. So if you're into unique kind of reviews, check out this playlist over here. I happen to be a different kind of a car motorsport enthusiast. I'm a huge motorsport fan. Formula One, part of the reason I decided to wear this t-shirt today. I love that sport. I love MotoGP as well. Dakar, rally racing. I really loved rally racing. Like, I wanted to be a rally racing driver when I was a kid. But I don't know. I don't feel that much about the road cars. Like, for me, the car is a great thing when it's functional, it's comfortable, it's safe, it gets me from point A to point B, and I'm more joyful when it comes to different gadgets and tools and things that I get inside the car than how the car looks on the outside or what kind of prestige it brings it in your life. The reason why I share both sides of my personality is to explain to you the kind of a mindset that I had when I first encountered the Road Rat and why it stole my heart. The Road Rat is published by a smaller group of individuals back in UK. Actually, I think it's only like a handful of them who are truly passionate about doing something different when it comes to the next car magazine. Because let's face it, I joked about those checkout aisle yellow page magazines, but at the end of the day, a lot of the car magazines are not that far from it. And I don't want to disrespect them, there are a lot of great online editions, but at the end of the day, you do not get that feel of like, oh my god, I need to have that. So you can imagine how surprised I was when I saw the Road Rat. This is my collection so far. I mean, you look at this. Like, and you can see I'm yet to read the 4th edition, but even when you look at the original quality, when you look at how well they created them, you see how freaking heavy these things are. A couple of kilos and like 3 to 4 pounds each. It's very well made kind of magazine. I don't think a magazine is the right word, it's a misnomer. These are the art books, in my opinion. So as a car enthusiast, as a fan of the motorsport, when I saw this, I honestly, and to my heart, and I'm not sure what it tells you about me, I subscribed to all 4 editions purely from the visual. Like, for me, this alone was enough to say, yes, I want to spend my money and I want to purchase this. And the excuse I made up for myself was the fact that my oldest kid, he's really into cars. He loves cars, he loves sports. So I wanted to boost that side of his personality. And I decided, you know what? This will give him that interesting thing to flip through, to look at beautiful images of cars, of other vehicles. But then, to my surprise, when I started actually reading the magazines, the stories are amazing. The craft with which they created the content within these magazines truly shows the passion and the love the creators have for the sport and for the cars in general. There are the stories of past, of present, the theories about the future, stories about the brands, specific car models, people in motorsport, people who created the motorsport, people who created the cars in the motorsport, and people who are around but had influence on the cars and the motorsport from the outside. Every single story is crafted well, and every single visual is a true eye candy. With 4 editions of the magazine every year, with each magazine being 250 or so pages thick, it's hard to call it a magazine. It's truly a misnomer. I really wish there'll be some other way to describe it where it's not necessarily a book, but it's definitely not a magazine. And to me, that does proudly represent my passion for the sport, and clearly from this shelf. All 4 of these editions are sitting proudly behind me on the shelf during my Zoom calls, and it's a weird brag, I know, but the reason I mention this is that I wanted to create that frame around me when I started essentially redoing our work from home office to show my colleagues the different sides of my personality and different passions that I have. And that just in general how I build even this set. This clearly indicates to anyone out there that this person is passionate about this sport. And to me, the way those books were crafted, the way those magazines were crafted, they're amazing. They're just from page to page, from story to story, from one visual to the other. They're pure love for the art and the craft of this car industry and the motorsports. If I have to pick one gripe, which I always try to do, otherwise it's gonna sound like a commercial, I really don't know why those beautiful sleeves that help you keep each annual edition, so 4 sets of them together in a single package on the shelf, would cost like 45 to 50 British pounds, so it's something like 55 to 60 bucks US dollars, sorry. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, that's super overpriced. I mean, I'm sure they're top-notch quality and they're beautiful and all, but to me that was a little bit too much. I really wanted them, but I'm like, no way I'm gonna spend this much money on a sleeve. So this is my only gripe with this company and with the rod wrap. But overall, if you're still not sold, I would say buy one. Buy a single one, spend about 12, I think, to 13 British pounds. So it's about like what, 14, 15, maybe 16 US dollars. Get it, enjoy it. Flip through it, read the stories. If you have kids like myself who are passionate about the motorsports, let them play around with it and check it out. If you want to give it a try it out on this level. And once you become a believer like I did, subscribe to all 4 editions. You will not be disappointed. Each one of them is amazing. Each one of them is worth their place on your bookshelf. And I cannot tell you how much I'm excited to see the next 4 editions. They were a little bit delayed with COVID-19, with everything else, you know, we're all facing the same situation. To me, that just grows my heart fonder to see finally what the Rod Rat team will come up with. What do you think about the Rod Rat? Would you buy this magazine? Do you know of other magazines or this like limited edition that illustrate how much people are passionate about a particular industry, particular sport, or particular category of other products? Share your thoughts, links, and ideas in the section below. To Rod Rat, my biggest thank you. You guys are amazing. Your passion and love for the sport and for the car industry are truly represented on these pages. For those of you who are still on the fence and trying to decide, right, hey, yeah, I'm buying your idea about purchasing only a single edition, but which one should I go with? Easy. This is the one. This is the very first edition. This is the one you should start with. Check it out. They have a different colored version of this first edition of the Rod Rat. I think it's well worth a loan for this print. This print to me is like an artwork, and for those of you who do not know, this is Lewis Hamilton, arguably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, race car driver in the Formula One. For those of the viewers and subscribers who are not as passionate about the motorsport, to me, part of the reason why I wanted to talk about the Rod Rat was to show you how you can channel the passion for something that you truly love in various different directions. And this magazine happened to be one of them. Thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and check out the videos in the backlog. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for stopping by. As always, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video, and I will see you all next Saturday, 10 AM Eastern, on this very channel. Okay, that was a lot of work recording 2 videos in a row. As I've mentioned in the prior video, I'm recording this one back to back with the other one because by the time you're watching this video, I'm just about to restart my brain and get my creative juices flowing into the next video. But overall, for the next 2 weeks, all I have to do is edit the 2 videos in a little while and then just relax and enjoy and get a little bit of a cool down period. And for all of you guys who've been supporting, who are, as always, keep coming back, watching these videos, dropping those amazing positive comments and likes, I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.